Hey everybody, it's Christy with Christy Cole Artistry. Thank you for joining me tonight. Thank you to all of my subscribers. I really appreciate you sticking with me and watching my videos. Tonight I'm going to be working on a 20 by 20 canvas. We are going to be doing a blue-white split, and then our color palette is going to be these gorgeous metallic and turquoise blues. So I'm going to go ahead and get the split completed with my white and my Academy Acrylic Permanent Blue Light, which is a beautiful blue color I've got right here. And then I'll bring you down and we'll get started on tonight's pour. So I'll be right back. Alright, I brought you back a little bit early so I can show you our palette, and then I'm going to do the split while you're here so I can explain a couple things. So here is my color palette for tonight. Our one of our colors is my Deco Art Dazzling Metallics Peacock Pearl. And so I've just mixed up a cup of it for tonight's pour. And they come in these little 2 fluid ounce bottles. So this was plenty for that. That's color number 1. The second one I have is my metallic cobalt blue, and I have it in a squirt bottle too, but I wanted to make sure that I mixed it up fresh for this pour so that all the amounts would be very similar for this pour. The next color is this new Academy Acrylic Thalo Green, and I mix that up again in my little cup. And the last color is I took my Academy Acrylic Turquoise Green and I mixed it with my Extreme Sheen Aquamarine to get this beautiful turquoise metallic. That is color number 4. My accent color tonight is going to be my Deco Art Metallic Sterling Silver. And I just wanted to show you, here are my stir sticks for the paints. I don't know if you can tell, but when you look at them, you can see the shimmer of the metallic on them and how pretty the colors look together. So those are my colors for tonight. Alright, now one thing I wanted to explain too is, if you've watched my last few videos, I've been using my flow acrylics from Loft, and I ran out of my regular stuff, so I've been using the 2020 soft bodied paint, and I've just been putting it in my old flow acrylic bottles. But if you've noticed, we've gotten a lot of sells from those because that is that older paint, or that newer paint, excuse me, the newer paint that causes a lot of selling. So just wanted you to know that for the white tonight, we are using Liquitex Basics Titanium White, okay, and that is mixed with what I had left in this big bottle of my Blickrylic Titanium White, and I just mixed them together and made myself about almost a half gallon. So we're going to use that tonight. I don't have a spare bottle to pour some in, so I'm just going to have to be careful when I do this. But again, just wanted to show you that. And then also I wanted to show you on the canvas, again it's a 20 by 20, I have painted the edges with the blue that I'm going to be using, and it's just a absolutely beautiful blue. So I wanted to show you that we did paint the edges. And again, I'm going to be using Academy Acrylic Permanent Light Blue, and I'm going to do the split across here. So I'm going to get that split taken care of, and then we'll get back into putting the rest of the colors in. So I'll be right back. Okay, so we've got our colors on, and I'm just going to touch up the sides a little bit here where I see that there's paint missing. And we'll do a cleanup job afterward for the drips and things. And I just want to make sure I've got a coating across here. Yeah. That blue back just a little bit, like so. All right. So we've got our color split on here, and now we need to torch the bubbles. Got the bubbles torched, and now we're ready to start laying down our colors. So again, I'm going to start out with actually I'm going to start out with the Thalo Green, my darkest color. I'm going to start out with that first. It's the one and only non-metallic in the color scheme for tonight, and that way I can get a base laid down for all of my metallics. And then if I need to, I'll drizzle in a little bit more of the green. Okay, now these are really hard to, these cups are really hard to pour out of because they're hard plastic, and I like them because I can reuse them over and over again, but it does make it a little more difficult to pour out of. So I'm going to try this first, and if it doesn't work, then I will just have to pour it out of the cup and try to be very careful. Alright, so here's our phthalo green. Beautiful dark green. Dries absolutely gorgeous. And that is our first color. Alright, put that off to the side in case we need it again. Our next color is going to be our metallic cobalt blue. And I love metallic cobalt blue for several reasons. Number one, it's a beautiful turquoise. Let's show you that. It's a beautiful turquoise. And with the metallic in there, it has this gorgeous shimmer and shine. Where are you? There you are. Gorgeous shimmer and shine to it. And it always looks really nice in paintings. Okay. Let's do that up and let's start spreading it on. Drizzle off the canvas to here, and then let's add some here. Beautiful. Alright, that is beautiful cobalt blue. I'm going to put the lid on that one because I don't know that we're going to need any more of that one. Alright, so next, after our cobalt blue, now is when I'm going to put on the turquoise green by Academy that I mixed with the metallic aquamarine by Deco Art. And again, beautiful turquoise color. And it the turquoise didn't have any metallic in it, so that's why, the turquoise didn't have any metallic in it, so I added the aquamarine that does. So you can't see a lot of the shimmer yet, but when it was dry on the stick, it looked gorgeous. So we're going to add that. That'll brighten things up before we add our lightest color. And our lightest color again is my Deco Art Peacock Pearl, which I have used on numerous paintings just because I love the shimmer and shine that it gives. Okay, put that on. And I'm going to cover this one up because I don't think we're going to need any more of this one. I am going to save these paints for another painting that I have in mind. Okay, so here's our lightest one. And again, this is just the Deco Art Peacock Pearl, and you can just see the pearl shimmer in this color. It's just beautiful. You can see it in the cup too, but it's just gorgeous. I love this color. All right, so let's get this on. All right, there we go. And I'm going to put the lid on this one as well, which actually I put the wrong lid on. There we go. And honestly, I think we have enough Thalo Green, so I am not going to add any more of our dark green. I think we'll be fine. Now, I am going to add a tiny bit of the silver that I was telling you about, sterling silver, because I want some more metallics in here, and I love the sterling silver. Yes, it will fade out the green a little bit, but hopefully not too much. There we go. And I'm not going to put a ton of it. I'm just going to put a little bit. So here we go. That's it. A little bit of silver. Okay, so those are our colors for tonight. All right, so here's our colors. I've kind of let them settle in, and now I'm going to torch the colors because I do see a lot of bubbles in them. And I do see some cells coming, which is fine. Okay, so let's get this blown out. Okay, I see a lot of, well, not a lot, a bit of cells coming up in here. So that means that the silver did its job and gave us some cells. It just is like a beautiful waving painting. Little bit of the phthalo got stuck here and here. I got to blow this out a little bit more. The paint got a little sticky here, so I'm going to blow that out a little bit more, make it a little more wavy. But the color combination is just gorgeous. The silver is shimmering all through here, and like I said, these cells are just going crazy up here. really like that. I'm just worried about this green here. This green just did not move, and I don't want to blow it again. So I might just take some of that out of there and then soften this little green section here. So I'm going to fiddle with it for a few minutes, and then I'm going to grab the camera and bring you down and show you this beautiful painting. So I will be right back. I did go ahead and soften up the blotch of green that was here and some of the green along this edge, and then brought some of the edges out a little bit more so that they weren't so strange looking, I guess you'd say. So sorry about that. Let me take you down and show you the turquoise color combinations with that phthalo green. So first of all, here is our beautiful blue background. So again, that is my Academy Acrylics Permanent Blue Light. I really like that color. And then you can see, I'm going to tilt you a little bit here, and you should be able to see some of the silver shimmer on top of the other paints. It's really pretty. But let's take a look. So here's one of the petals that has all of the different turquoises, the green and the silver within it. Little tiny cells popping through from the silver. And then we move over here toward the edge, and we have the blues, the greens, the silver. All the metallics are just shimmering. And we had some cells up here, and they were kind of stuck, like right up in here. And I didn't like them, so I removed the bigger ones and left some of these little tiny accent cells, because it looked kind of strange to have just one petal full of oddly shaped cells. So then we move over here, and this is where this needed to be pushed out a little bit more. I really like that now. And then I'm going to go down to our petal down here. And again, this is where there was a lot of phthalo green. I softened that up a little bit and took some of that out of here because it just seemed really just like a blotch of green. And then we go up here, and here's a few little cells. And I'm going to watch and see what happens with these. And if nothing happens more, I'm going to probably take those out as well. And then we'll go up here to that petal. And then here is a nice arrangement of the colors and the silver. You can see the silver definitely next to the green. And then you come down, and we've got the green accents, which are pretty. And then we come into the turquoise. Side. There's just a few little tiny cells here, and the funny thing is, in these cells, I'm not sure where they came from because they look pink, and there's nothing in this painting that's pink, so I'm gonna have to look and see if it's a combination of the turquoise and the silver making that, and I may take those out. And then we go up to this last section, and I really like this section because I just like how this whole thing flowed together, and this is where I took out that big blotch of green. And I just really like how that came out. So let me bring you up so you can see the whole painting again. So here it is. It's very beautiful, and I cannot wait to see how it looks with a coat of, with 3 coats of my high gloss varnish, because with the shimmer and shine of 4 metallics, only one paint did not have metallics, and that was our phthalo green. Our phthalo green. This painting should really shimmer and shine when it's dried and sealed. So, and I will show you the dried results, and then I will also show you the glossed final version once I get it sealed. I'm a little bit behind, like I said. I had to wait for my sealer to come in, and then I had a bunch that I had to seal. So now I'm letting those dry, and we'll work on the next batch. So until our next video in 3 days, thank you for joining me tonight. Thank you to my subscribers. You are very appreciated. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join us every 3 days for a video. So until then, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Bye.